You're back again with us with competition time. I'm Josh the Mad. I'm with Thomas the Aggressive, Aiden the Happy, and now we're joined by a very quick last minute special guest, James.
Dyslexic.
James. Oh no! James, thank you for coming on.
Earn that title.
Okay, James, welcome. Last minute. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty fresh.
Yeah,
you up for it?
You actually took a shower in the interval, so I would hope so.
Wish he would.
Oh no!
The state of it.
It's fine. He's a hard-working man. You've got pretty nails and stuff. Look at you. You're a pretty boy.
Alright.
Alright, that's enough.
We'll leave it there.
James, you listened to the first bit of this podcast. How do you feel?
Right, let's give a live review.
Live review.
Live review.
Live review.
Yeah. Ready, guys? Live review.
Live review.
So,
What did you like?
what did I love?
did you
more
hate?
like? It was sick. Excuse me. Well, first of all,
Hold on.
so the first thing we did was an accounting exercise where
We really go through the whole thing. This is
go
cool.
around
Synopsis.
in a random order, try and get to 20 and not talk over each other. That did not come into effect at all during the podcast. But I think it was pretty good. It was
fun.
pretty inclusive. I felt quite into it, you know.
You liked it?
Even though I was planning on not really being in it.
And James, what do you think of the talking aspect? Not the game, the actual podcast.
The actual podcast is pretty good. I like the different segments of it. You've obviously got the news and personal things. Well, not too personal, but inclusive things. It's quite enjoyable.
Yep. Excellent. And the rapid fire questions?
As always, lit.
Okay, more importantly, what did you hate? What did you not like?
Yeah, that's what
Anything
we need
you
to
don't
You can't
like?
point.
You can point. No one will know.
Me.
What did you hate?
None of it, to be honest. It was pretty good.
Right,
pretty
stop
solid
there. That's
performance.
brilliant. Thank you. Moving on. Perfect podcast.
Put down a t-shirt. Nothing really.
Nothing really, and then like Aiden's voice over the top.
I think that can be done.
Aiden, obviously formerly known as Aiden the Pregnant, now you're Aiden the Happy.
Yeah, very happy.
How
I've never been more happy.
how lucky are you feeling about winning today's episode?
You put a lot of effort in lucky. I don't know what...
Why is lucky the key word?
It's not.
No, it is. Lucky. Who's
who's
lucky?
the lucky?
Who is that?
What?
Dylan. Someone's lucky.
Someone's
Joe.
the lucky.
Joe was
lucky.
the lucky or something. I don't
Yeah.
You missing Joe?
know. Doesn't matter.
There's a lot of emphasis on lucky. How lucky? Luck has nothing to do with it.
It's all about skill, isn't it?
About skill.
Yeah.
Tom, is that how you're feeling?
No.
Tom the Aggressive?
Feeling aggressive.
Tom, are you aggressive? Because the last few weeks your nickname's changed a lot. You went from Tom the Powerful to
I'm winning
Tiny.
a lot.
Whoa.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I'm wiping the floor with this scrub.
Yes,
So-
but the main thing is, I'm still happy. So
Are you though?
He's crying.
That's the question. Are you?
so happy.
You drink your beer.
I mean, Tom, it's all well and good that you can beat Aiden, but today we have a special guest. We have James with us.
Yeah, it's a different challenge.
Different kind of game.
James the
An opponent that I haven't got into the mind of.
Yes.
Psyche.
Yeah.
You know, I've been training since I last saw you probably
Yeah.
6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been non-stop go.
Really.
I've been on the clock.
Just getting ready for this moment.
He's
Well,
had like
actually,
pictures of you on his
Yeah.
dartboard, punch bag.
Like, you know, weights and shit.
Well, actually, I know you've been training for the last 6 years on 3 of the games that we played. We're actually going to play a completely different game. So you're 6 years of training.
The training!
No, I'm joking. This week we're playing Urban Dictionaries, where I will say to you guys a word from Urban Dictionaries, and you guys try and guess what the phrase is. And whoever gets closest gets a point.
I like this one.
The person at the end of 3 rounds with the most points gets a random adjective to add to their name.
I think this is my weakest one.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I think it's the movie pictures and also the headlines.
Oh, and also that ABC one.
That's all of them.
I fucking hate all of you.
I'll fight you on the ABCs.
James, can you take us through the ABCs real quick?
Yeah, A to Z.
Earn that nickname, man.
James, 10 points. Amazing.
I'm sorry.
Last week, Joe won, and he won the title Joe the Responsible.
Oh, did he? I didn't
Interesting,
know.
yeah.
Spoilers.
Tom, you can listen to the episode. It will be out by the time this comes out, so you
I'm
can listen to that. Okay, fair enough.
Not really a fan.
Having was podcast.
A bit shit, innit?
We're gonna start. We're gonna start it off with round 1. Does everyone understand the rules?
Yeah.
Well,
We'll figure them out.
we'll go. We know the rules.
And the order is James, as he's the guest, and then Tom, because he wasn't here last week, and then Aiden.
Me.
Round 1, Urban Dictionaries. Muppet neck. Muppet neck. You can ask you some questions now.
So, like...
Or you can just figure it out if you want. Or you can ask me questions like...
Muppet neck.
Muppet neck. When you beat too much? You know?
Whoa.
define how you got to that point?
Yeah, take us through your thought process.
I just thought, well, neck, Muppet.
Of course.
Yeah, nice.
Of course. Correct. Not a correct answer.
Incorrect. Right.
Incorrect answer. Good try, Tom. I like when you put in so much thought, but you still get it wrong.
I still come up with a shit response. I think it might be some sort of attack.
Okay, explain.
It's a sort of attack
From behind.
Come it!
take us
With a fork, I'm presuming.
Oh, of course, it's just jab.
Wait, so explain. So you're wearing a Muppet.
No, don't be silly.
Don't be silly.
You fuck 'em. No, you I've kind of this isn't gonna be right.
No, play
I'm
it out.
just gonna go for it.
Try it.
You attack someone.
Standard.
You like hit them in the neck, thus crippling them, and then they collapse to the ground as if they're a Muppet that's been let go of.
I like that. I like that.
Jesus Christ.
I like
it?
that. That's really good.
You like it? Yeah.
Incorrect.
Okay, fair.
Aiden.
I'm going to say someone who's got a really long neck, so when they turn their head, it's like, I mean, look at my, it's like a,
I was like a Muppet. I was
Like a
someone's got
Muppet.
like a hand up there.
just like a really long neck.
Incorrect. I'm going to give you an example now.
Okay, here we go.
Do you know Jimmy? Oh yeah, he's a real Muppet neck.
So it's an insult.
It's an
right?
insult. Yeah.
It's a
Muppet
savage one at
neck.
that.
Pretty
James.
much.
Imagine getting called a Muppet
You
neck.
can think
Would
about
How
it.
do you
but-
respond to
I
that?
don't know.
I think you cry.
I think I would.
Go home, kill yourself.
I think maybe just a silly boy, you know? You're a bloody Muppet neck, mate.
You're a bloody Muppet neck.
It
You
does
know,
sound.
I wanted salad in my burger, you Muppet neck. Like, silly, you know?
Sounds bad.
goose.
So it's on the same level as calling someone
Yeah,
silly.
it's like calling someone a silly goose. It's like a Muppet instead.
You Muppet neck.
Yeah. Freaking Muppet neck.
You
Oh, it's getting more aggressive now, isn't it? Shit.
Incorrect. Tom.
Not fair. Right. Well, it's an insult, so maybe wait, is it have you seen?
Do you know Jimmy? Oh yeah, he has a real Muppet.
Has.
Has it? Well, so it's changed now.
It always has.
No, you said he is a
He
real.
is.
Yeah.
He has a real. So yeah, he
Josh
has a real.
Is a Muppet neck.
I'm a Muppet neck. I'm not a Muppet. I'll give you this hint. I'm not a Muppet neck.
That has changed the game.
Oh, so, big cock.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because he's not one. Got him. I'm ill, leave it. Allow
He
me.
has a big Muppet neck.
Oh yeah, he
But-
has a real Muppet neck.
I think I've got it.
Aiden says this every single time we play this
I
game.
think I've got it.
Yeah, but you often don't.
Yes, sometimes I don't, but when I do,
You don't.
even when I do, I don't. It's my power.
A Muppet doesn't have a distinct.
Does it not have a distinct neck? I think I've got it. Sips tea.
Copyright issues.
I think I've got it.
Okay.
Muppet
It's
neck.
someone with a.
Ooh.
I just want to say like a really weak neck. How would you know?
How would you know?
How would you?
Yeah, Muppet neck.
Oh fuck my neck.
Your last chance to snatch that point for this round one, Tom.
I don't know. Like they've got a big Adam's apple. That's what I've gone for. Committed.
Tom. Incorrect.
Alright, I've got. It's one of two, right?
Well, I'm only taking one.
What one do I go for?
Well, I don't
The
know.
right
don't
one.
know. The right one.
Okay, I'm gonna go for.
The wrong one.
Well, probably. Okay, so you know, which one is it?
Say it.
The one that doesn't say a lot, but he's got that weird hair. So his neck and his head are kind of in one line. He has no definition between his jaw and his
ginger one.
neck. Yeah, the ginger one, and it kind of goes up. I'd say it's a Muppet neck because there's no definition. You've just got like a long,
A thick neck.
thin, or thick neck. Yeah, there's no definition between your jaw and your neck. Muppet neck.
Aiden.
It's wrong.
Correct answer. Oh, we got it right.
Let's
So,
go.
Let's go. The description is there is no difference in the girth between a person's head and neck. They may be referred to as a Muppet neck.
Wow.
Damn.
Well done.
Who do you think's got the Muppet neck here?
I don't know. No, I've only got a hand on my ass. That's not me. Wait.
I think everyone's got quite a distinguished sort of.
I agree.
Well done, James. How are you feeling now that Aiden's snatched a point?
Not happy.
Whoa, angry? Would you say?
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Fuming.
Fuming.
I'm fuming.
Fucking fuming, mate.
Well, don't
Okay,
say that,
that brings us on to round 2. Who's ready for round 2?
No.
Aiden.
Okay, we're going once again. James, then Tom, then Aiden, because he won last round.
Okay.
And the word is in, in reference to this month. Easter mummy. Easter mummy.
Is this a racial thing?
This is not a racial
It
thing.
always comes back to race.
I knew it. It's not a racial thing.
No, I've got a feeling it's a pregnant woman.
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
You can, like, you know, something's going to happen, pop out. little rabbit or something.
Is that what?
Okay.
What do you think happens at childbirth, James?
Why is there no rabbit?
Where's the white rabbit?
Yeah, you get the magic hat and...
Oh.
Put it out. Done. Say good birth.
Incorrect. Interesting.
Surprising.
Incorrect. Tom. Easter mummy.
Is it a mum that only comes about once a year?
Oh my god.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's what I'm going.
Incorrect.
Okay.
I'm going to say.
I've got it.
Yeah. Well, first of all,
Got it, guys.
never straight
You've got
off the
two answers.
Which one's right?
bat. Shut up. Right. So listen.
All right.
I'm going to say it's a lady who likes her eggs fertilised at Easter time.
So fucking right.
Well, watch him say correct answer.
Aiden. Incorrect answer.
Ah, I'm disappointed.
What? I'm just
Where my
wanting
Easter
in
mummy's
you.
at. It's prime time.
Is it a woman of a certain age
Yes.
who likes to dress up as a furry?
That's another name, and no, incorrect. Where are you going?
Where was I there?
As a rabbit.
That was a journey.
Incorrect, Tom.
I'd love to see
Can we
the
have the example?
workings.
No, because James has already started the next round.
Okay.
Thought I had it then.
Close. you were sure on it.
Oh, well, I went with the one that was wrong, obviously. I've got two answers.
Oh, so you'll get it right, you're saying, in the next round.
Yeah, why not?
Shit. Tom. Easter mummy.
I'm going to keep it simple. A mum that buys a shitload of Easter eggs for their kids.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Incorrect. Aiden.
Okay.
I'm gonna. This is really. I have nothing, so I'm really clutching at straws here. Now, Easter is a pretty big holiday, and then there's not a lot going on after, right? Until sort of October time, maybe,
Halloween.
where it's Halloween.
Mhm.
So maybe you combine the two together, sort of midway between the two, and have a Halloween Easter party dressed up as a mummy rabbit.
I actually really like that answer.
Easter mummy.
Easter mummy, I like that.
What the fuck?
I really like that, but Tom, can you answer for me?
Fuck no.
Incorrect.
What?
Okay, so
I got nothing.
the example I'm given here is, I'm afraid Auntie forgot to get you an Easter egg this year, little Billy, said the Easter mummy.
Little bitch.
Little bitch,
Bitch.
said the Easter mummy. But anyway, you've still got 3 more to eat, and we don't want you getting sick,
It
right?
sounds a bit like the setup to an adult film or something.
It's a setup. It's a trap.
Damn trap.
Encase your child in chocolate.
Oh, perfect.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
He's got nothing else, I can tell by looking at him. He's like,
Incorrect.
He's just making it up now, isn't he?
I've got it. I've got an
You're gonna have to
epiphany.
wait your turn.
He always gets to when Tom's thinking
It's
of
always
one.
me. It's mind
It's like
games.
an
Like a power
off-balance
play.
It's like an
I'm like,
off-balance
oh, he's fucking good. I've got to be quick.
Oh!
I'm not letting it get to me, mate.
I'm afraid Auntie forgot to get you an Easter egg this year, little Billy, said the Easter mummy. But anyway, you've still got 3 more to eat, and we don't want you getting sick, right? Right?
So that's contradictory. You're saying you've got no more eggs after these 3, but we don't want you to get sick. So did you have to eat chocolate to stay alive or something?
Yeah, Billy. Billy's. Sorry, there's a little thing here. Billy needs to eat chocolate to survive.
It's dependent.
Oh wait, he might be.
Don't say it. Say
You
it.
know, what's the word?
Heroin.
Where are we going?
No,
Where is this going?
diabetic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
yeah,
There's
that's
a lot
what.
more. There's a
I
lot
got
more.
that.
Yeah,
This
I
makes
get
so
that.
much sense.
It's a universal symbol. You
Yes.
do that in a foreign country, they're like,
Ah,
fucking
diabetic.
diabetic.
Easter mummy, and I'm going to read out the hashtags.
Oh,
Tom gets
There's
a
more
bonus.
Easter, egg, thief, mum, mother, stealing.
Got it. Well, that's
No
come
way do you
on
have it.
now. Come on now.
Tom.
Right, so it's
Handed
Maybe.
on a platter.
Right up the
But
air.
you know I never really get these though, do I?
Have you not pieced that together?
No.
Oh my god.
What's it going? So what do you reckon?
Stop talking. Let him
Mind the
get it
pizza.
wrong. And I can
It's
laugh.
Tom's go, Aiden.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, James. So, I reckon it's a case of
Incorrect.
someone stealing eggs.
Who's
I think we'll need more on that.
Yes, James and I will need.
The mum stealing their children's eggs.
And Aiden, what was your answer?
It's illegal.
Yeah, it's fucking illegal in 7 countries.
What was your
Well, it's irrelevant on my answer.
What was your
now,
answer,
'cause you
Aiden?
just palmed it off to
Is it because I've just got it right?
It
When
might
I was
be.
supposed to
What
get
was
it
your
wrong.
answer, Aiden?
So, your auntie forgot, in air quotes, to get you one this year.
Yeah.
Basically, that's for little, whatever his name is, what's his name?
Billy.
Oh, I'll give it to him on Easter time. Stash that away. That's for me. You've still got 3 more. Don't want you getting sick now. So I've nicked her one to you, and then I'm going to eat it. Tom, correct.
Fuck yeah.
Well done, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Well
To be
done.
fair, if we could collectively answer that after that description.
I reckon we all would
Did
have
get
done it.
handed that.
Okay, round 3. Thomas 1 point, Aiden 1 point, James.
Next quiz.
Round 3. Vampire ass. It goes James, then Aiden, then Tom. Vampire ass.
No, when you smack it too hard, it bleeds.
I like that, but no.
So it's the sort of
No. Isn't that? Well,
vampire
Tom's
arse.
stuck then.
That's my fucking idea. Shit.
Okay, one that's so like plump and juicy you want to
Is it
sink
your
your
go?
teeth into
Wait,
it.
what?
Yeah, he's guessed.
Oh, am I last?
Yes.
because you won last
He's
round.
got a point.
I was
Anyway,
like,
one very juicy bottom that you just want to sink your teeth into, like a vampire. Yeah.
oh, I think you might have got it.
Aiden. Yeah. Correct answer.
Oh my god! What? You didn't even give Tom a chance.
Yeah.
Which
I was going to
means
say it was so pale that it was like
Well
a
done.
vampire. I'm dead.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Salt.
wait a minute.
Oh,
Bonus.
what? How many points is it worth?
Because
I guarantee
Shit,
it's
here
worth
we
2
go.
points.
because there's an extra person joining us today, it's only fair that we add another round worth 2 points.
I'm back in the game.
It's not even a bonus round, it's just round 3.
I'm going to yank it from you.
Round 4 bonus round. James goes first, then Tom, then Aiden.
Oof.
The word is road bone. Road bone.
Got it.
Surely
Got
it's
it.
gotta be.
Got it.
Maybe.
Mhm.
James. Road bone.
Depends what you're up to, I mean. The thinking is you're doing it on the road, but you could also have, speed bumps,
You're really thinking into this. Okay, wait, explain.
Road bone.
Yeah, that was the
Road
Where's the speed bump come in?
bone.
what? Road bone.
I'm going to say, how is it spelled? Road as in road.
Road is in the road,
And then bone as in...
as in a bone. But bone is in a clarinet.
We're going quite deep in this.
Yeah.
We're going
Oh,
on a
yeah,
journey
yeah.
right now.
So, reckoning on that spelling,
In
I'm
case the
going
one
to
you
go
had.
with when you've got carpet burn
How we reached that?
after going on the floor.
Yeah, carry on the carpet burn after you go on the floor.
Yeah, you get on the floor and you roughhouse it, and then you end up
It was
burned,
game over.
like road rash.
I thought it was game over, man. But I've been given a lifeline.
You've got road rash. Road. What was it again?
Road bone.
Road bone.
Road rash.
Oh,
Bro, give it a spec. It's not even nearly.
What if it's right?
Just carry on.
And James,
That's my answer.
could you say that again?
So in short,
Road bone.
Sum it up.
when you fuck on the floor, you get carpet burn, and it looks like road rash. When you're on a motorbike.
Yeah, I know. James. Incorrect answer. Surprise, surprise. Tom. Road bone.
When you have sex while you're driving, or maybe on the road, so you're driving, maybe you stop pull over, or when you're driving. I don't know if I can give that as two.
Oh, Tom. Okay, Tom. Incorrect answer. Aiden.
Shit.
Road bone.
Road bone.
Tom just gave the incorrect answer.
Oh,
Wasn't it? I was laughing
it was
too
the
much.
obvious one that we were thinking.
What do you mean?
You know, having sex on the road.
I didn't say that. I'm going to say,
Right.
Road bone.
say having sex in a car pulled over.
Tom says.
Isn't that what I
We're gonna have to
So
take
you
the
said
first
on the
answer.
road. You said on the road. Having sex in
I
a
also
car.
said pulled over.
Having sex in a car. Road
Aiden.
bone. Let's go.
You fucked it.
Because of you were specific. Incorrect.
What?
No, I'm joking. Just incorrect.
Oh.
Alright.
You just generally.
So now it's back.
Hugely wrong.
So now we're back at James. Road.
Giant James.
I
like this.
James the giant peach. James.
Sink my teeth into that peach. It's a vampire peach.
My ass. James road bone.
Well, okay.
What the fuck is
So, again,
carpet's involved.
Also, keep in mind if I'm incorrect or something, it can't be that. It can't be that answer anymore.
well, yeah.
Okay, good.
But
That's how it works.
I mean, you've not done this before. So, it's obviously got something to do with the road.
Okay, thank God.
What? Not the carpet.
He's beginning to believe.
So, assuming that you've just reacted like that and clapped, it's correct. I'm on point for that. See, it's not just wordplay. So,
You made it wordplay on the carpet.
well, no, we've just established that it's not wordplay.
They could have done straight
It's playing
away.
a brilliant game.
So,
Did you sing?
I'll give you the point. Just fucking had it. It worked.
okay.
He's
So,
road bone.
road bone.
Would you like the example before you begin?
Ooh,
Oh,
do it.
Actually, you know what? I reckon a round and then the example if you don't make it.
I've got to play
this is a
Cat B.
2 point. This is 2 pointer after all.
Okay. So, on a hot day,
Okay, yeah.
you're hanging low.
Yeah.
You get out of the car.
Yeah. What happened?
What happened?
Your balls.
What's that? I'm just picturing. Is it a
Your balls
No.
scrape the tarmac.
I just want to clarify, before we started the podcast, James was like, hey, how rude can we be?
So yeah, that, generally, you know,
Standing, yeah, generally
When you say
happened
it-
to me once, right?
every summer?
Oh, shit.
Oh, it burns a little bit.
so think about it this way: you've never heard this term before. Road bone. You get out of your car, scrape your balls. You think I've just been road boned.
James.
My final answer.
Yeah, I thought so. Incorrect. Tom.
Joke.
I wanted it to be.
Road bone. It's, yeah. Tom.
What else could it be?
What do you mean?
We eliminated all the possibilities.
Explored all avenues.
Road bone.
Man. But not again.
He's got it.
Wait
So
your
Well,
turn.
I haven't.
Yeah?
It's not my go.
Oh, yeah. Tom. Road bone.
Okay. Is it a case of I might move away from the sexual side
Yeah, okay.
and
Back to
think
the carpet burn.
a good old road bone involves getting maybe shunted from behind.
Are we moving away from sexual?
Yes, we have.
Define?
A car like shunting you. And you go, oh, fuck, I've been road boned.
No.
This is obviously not right.
Incorrect, Tom. I like it though, road bone, when a car backs into your...
Thanks, man.
I like that a lot.
Yeah?
If I could give out bonus points
Butt
for like
points.
butt points, I give you a butt point.
Cheers, man, for the butt point.
Aiden.
Interesting.
Road bone.
Road
He hasn't got it. He hasn't said
bone.
he's
No,
got
I've crumbled.
Shit.
I've crumbled.
it. The pressure's
Road bone.
Think of ball sacks. being
I can't
next
stop
to a
thinking of a ball
hot
sack on the
tub.
hot tarmac.
This is
And then you're
James.
like, oh, fuck.
Road bone. This is James's ploy. This is his game. He mentally confuses you two, so it gives him more time to think.
answer. Road bone.
We've been flashbanged.
First thing that comes to my head
Genuinely.
is some kind of really boring term for a speed bump. Oh, I hit another road bone.
Aiden,
Fucked it
is
there.
that your final?
Yeah, go on.
Incorrect.
Oh.
I'm going to read out the example now.
It's a bit hot on my ball sack, Jerry.
Scrote just hanging out.
So are you wearing trousers?
Oh, he's wearing shorts. Surely he's wearing like cargo dad shorts. So he just flops out the side. Or maybe one either side. Oh,
like a Newton, you know the...
Newton's cradle.
Yeah.
Well, obviously they're not cradled if they're scraping on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm going to adapt it.
Okay.
This is 2 points.
Yeah.
On the line, by the way.
What about the first one to answer? Just gets the...
We're not. That's a high stakes game, Tom.
Fair.
And you know you won't win in that
Yeah,
regard.
okay. Fair.
Dude,
Speaks the truth.
I had a road bone all the way home.
Got it.
I had a road bone all the way home. It's James's go. James.
Got it. I've
Thank
got
you.
it.
James. James, completely you up.
Right,
So-
so you're in your front room.
You're cooking on each other.
So we've established that you're at Disneyland. No, you're clearly thinking about boning someone on your journey to going towards them.
Is that your final answer?
That is
James?
my final answer.
And how out of 100%? How sure are you of that?
Well, is he right on it?
Incorrect.
Oh, I've got it.
Well, that's
Right.
rubbish.
Thomas. Road bone.
Having a boner the whole way back there somewhere.
There somewhere. Thomas, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Aiden, what would you have said?
I would have said having an erection on your car journey.
Thomas, correct answer. Thomas wins.
I literally.
I can't.
said
This is
that.
the second time
He said you want to have sex with someone.
It's the second
Yeah, you're
time Tom
thinking
snaked
about
it like
having
this.
sex with someone on the way to. That's lit.
What
Shall
about
we
this?
share- shall we share points?
Okay. What about this?
No.
What about this? Because this is James's first time on, I'm splitting the points. You both,
Sympathy points.
so you both get a point
Do I
each.
still win?
So
No.
if you do,
You're tied with me.
if you've noticed how far we're into the podcast, if you actually go back and listen to what I said, which is probably doable on Spotify if you've done that.
I mean, all the ex-members out there
Well,
are
for
like...
those who've just joined, we've decided we've got a bit of mutiny. We've got a bit of mutiny now.
A bit of a mutiny going on.
Yeah, I'm going to flip out.
He's got a fork.
I'm fuming. So, Tom gave an answer, Aiden gave an answer, and myself, James, gave an answer. Essentially the same thing of driving with an erection towards or coming from sex or sensual or anything.
driving away from sex. No, get away. No man has ever done that. That's a lie. I can't lie.
Carry on, yeah.
What do you mean, Kerry?
Well, I'm wrong, aren't I? Tom won.
No, well,
I mean,
James, you
Well,
are
I
partly
totally-
right. The only thing you didn't mention an erection. You just said that you're thinking about
it's
sex.
got to be a key word.
Of course, that's implied. But
So because of that, I'm giving you both a point, which means Aiden 2 points, Tom 2 points, James 1 point.
So this gets dragged on.
So this is going to be another 2
Second
point.
bonus round.
Whoa.
Okay.
3.
10 points.
2 points.
Literally, it's basically next question wins.
Yeah. It's going to
If
be
we
easy.
don't have another complication, like when Tom breaks the rule.
God, I haven't broken any rules. What the fuck?
Every time.
I yonk it really well.
The word is moon landing.
When you come on an
Wait.
arse.
Wait.
And Aiden first, then James, then Thomas. Moon
I'm going to
landing.
say...
Whoever gets this basically wins it.
I'm going to say... The first thing that comes to my head... Moon being slang for bottom. In some places. You're lying down and like super slow like squat towards you. Just cheeks enveloping.
Well, do you know? Or are you asleep when they're coming down?
Irrelevant.
And so they
The
touch
act-
down and they
the-
go, moon landing.
Moon
Yeah,
landing.
And you're like,
it's essentially the same thing. Cheeks to face, whether willing or not, it's a moon landing.
Imagine if it wasn't willing.
It's a moon landing whether you like it or not. Just clamp it either side of the nose.
You're trapped.
What do we reckon? Correct?
Incorrect on the right line though,
What? Alright.
James. Moon landing.
Well, since I pretty much blurted that exact answer up before, I'm going to change my answer. And I'm going to say it's more of a figurative thing
It's not the actual moon landing, just clear.
It's not NASA's mission to the moon.
Bearing in mind, there's only like a few people that have been to the moon. So it's a very, very strict term that people can't use. So obviously this is going to be about a bum.
Right.
I'm going to say you finish the job as in ejaculate onto the bum.
Onto
Onto the.
so how does that class as a... Oh, as in like
You're landing on the
Oh,
moon.
yeah,
You're
you got
sending
little
your
spaceships.
You're
astronauts.
sending your speed,
To the
your seed onto the moon. Onto the moon. I like that. Incorrect.
Oh, I like that.
You're
'cause they're
quick
little
to say that.
astronauts.
Everyone else that gets an incorrect answer, you go, James, incorrect. All I get is, no, that's fucking wrong.
Straight up. No, wrong.
Thomas, moon landing.
Oh, okay. Well, you said Aiden was on the right lines, so I'm probably going to stick to something similar.
Get it
It
completely
would make
wrong.
that would make sense.
Yeah,
No point going off the line.
Going completely away from it.
Thinking outside the box now.
You're on the roof.
Help!
Right. Do I stick with the squatting thing? I don't know if that was...
Well, I don't know, mate.
I'm really thinking hard about this one.
This is the longest Urban Dictionary has gone on because of such an intense and
You know, pretty full on.
Strange.
fighting
Right.
game.
Yeah. Right, moon landing. Not on your face,
Interesting.
on your penis. Someone's squatting down.
Just having sex or
And
something.
yeah, but like... Yeah, and they like... moon landing.
Houston, we have a problem.
Boarding.
Houston, this isn't normally a problem.
Thomas,
Oh, that's one group.
incorrect.
Fuck.
Aiden,
Damn.
moon
What?
landing. Actually, we're back to the beginning, aren't we?
Yes.
The example, long example. Two men, Brad and Billy, not the same Billy from the last round. From Vampire.
Didn't get his
Fucking
name.
eggs. I'm gonna fuck a man.
Brad and Billy are getting ready for football practice and they both happen to pull down their pants at the same time. Brad, whoa dude, what the heck man? Billy, what is wrong with you? Brad, your ass just touched mine! Billy, oh come on, you can't tell me this is your first moon landing. Brad, there's a name for it?
Josh
Okay, well,
has
you just given
literally
it
just
away.
described...
Is it my? It's my turn.
Platter
It's my
to
turn.
Aiden.
It's my turn.
Also, wait, I want specifics.
We just said a scene of which it happens in.
Exactly.
You
that's the
literally
example.
vividly described the
It's
scene.
true,
could
but I
picture
want
it
to.
in
I
my
want to
head.
see how if you were listening.
So when your bare bottom cheeks and another friend, bare bottom cheeks, become one and sort of smush together a little bit, moon landing.
Gotta be.
And James, what would your answer be? I'm going to get all
Well,
three.
first of all, I would say that they don't become one. That's
yeah, you didn't
that
say
is
that.
literally not what happens.
I'm not actually become one, but they like.
You said it. You said it. You said it.
Well,
You said
answer
it.
then.
Be specific, Josh said, and they do not form one bottom.
And super ass.
One unit.
Now that would be a vampire. Whatever
would
you
be.
said it.
It's true.
Succulent.
James is right though. You did say that. James,
I
what would
can't
you,
believe
what would
this.
your answer be?
You pull down your shorts, right? And your mate pulls down his shorts,
Should we do a moon landing?
and then you
live
turn
on
around and
air?
go, "What the fuck?" You go, "What the fuck, mate?" And he's going, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then, and then you realise you just touched bums.
How
On
did you touch
bums.
Bum
It was
on
bum on bum,
How?
Yeah. we're
cheek
talking
to
cheeks.
cheek.
How did they go cheek to cheek?
Rectum on
Well,
rectum.
Doing some,
They were just stood down. It was, oh!
doing
Well, as
some
they both
research.
exactly at the same time turned and pulled their shorts down and bent a little bit, they must have touched in the middle.
Oh wait, so
Interesting.
like Aiden, you saying the bums connected or not?
They
Interesting.
connected.
Oh, but
But
did they
not
as one?
as one. They physically touched each other, skin to skin,
Interesting.
and then
Didn't
parted.
parted. What are you looking at?
I'm looking up moon landings on
Research.
a website, and
On an
I don't
adult
agree.
website.
Is it Rule 34?
No, but this isn't at all.
I'm classing
Where
this
is
as
this
cheating.
ad going?
Let me have a look.
Well, I looked up moon landing on this
Oh
scientific
no,
website,
Science.
and I can't find anything to.
Guys, you don't get to do any research.
What did we just fucking say?
Wait, show us.
No.
Show us.
I want to I'll remember that.
Jesus
Now that's a
Christ.
proper Muppet neck.
I I need to get out. That's on my.
And Tom, what would your answer be for moon landing?
Bending over, clunk,
Clunk.
Declunk.
The mechanical ass.
declunk, and then turn around and be like, "What the fuck, bro?" And yeah.
So I think the only difference between your two answers and Aiden's is that they don't declonk, they become one.
Oh, they just stay like that, and then they go, "What the fuck?"
We're stuck for life.
Unibutt.
Now the answer has been said.
Yeah, by all of them.
Yeah, by all.
Very differently though. Thomas and James had the same answer.
Again.
It was the correct answer, but because obviously James was first in the layout. James.
Does Aiden not get the point for this?
He like James said, the bar.
I don't
He said
know.
the bars become one. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
like me and Tom are now
Fucking
one.
dirty, mate.
I said.
Taking him.
What's going on?
That's one.
It's
You
one.
said become one, and I'm taking it from James's point. James
I was
manipulated the
trying to
host.
spice up the answer a bit. It was obvious.
I'm glad you
whatever.
Specifics don't add spice.
Do you want spice? I'll give you a spice. I'll give you some spice.
I'm glad
Tom
I
is
didn't
wrong.
deliver that news because Aiden's going to be fuming.
He is.
I've
he
been
is.
robbed. This might be the. I hope you get a shit title. I'll say it now. I'll say it right now. Say it right now.
James, you have won with 3 points versus 2 points for Tom, 2 points for Aiden. How are you feeling from going from round 1-0?
Oh, it's pretty standard, really.
There was in the
sorry.
first half, not going to lie.
I mean, I'll do. It feels pretty similar to Popmaster on BBC Radio 2.
What are you talking about?
Well, just gone 10. There's always a musical quiz on BBC Radio 2
It's not even 10 o'clock.
What's going on
in the
right now?
morning. Can we just behave, please?
Sorry, man. I just didn't know where we were going.
I've been robbed, even though I had 2 answers for everything.
Man, that's a point.
I'm getting mugged off here. You're not coming.
I've been beaten at my own game. To be honest, I'm the master of Yon King. No one else.
You're taking it.
Fuck.
The guest is taking it.
Yep.
Well done, James.
That's it.
How do you feel you won, dude?
Yeah, well, as I said, it's just another day at the office.
First time.
Your first time.
Please don't copyright that, the chase.
Now, James, for the last few guest episodes, besides last week, with Kira and Dom, it was very rare that they'd win because Thomas and Aiden were top of their game and stole it. This week, though, with you, James, guest,
He's actually
Aiden is fuming. I want to say the reason that Aiden didn't get the point was literally because James interfered and corrected
Literally, James
the judge.
shouts all over it.
staring.
Friendship break.
I can't believe it.
Now, Aiden, can you tell James what he gets for winning?
So,
Gets a beating.
get a lollywop it. No, right.
Mushroom stuff.
So when you win this game, next time you're on, you'll have an adjective alongside your name. So, Thomas the aggressive, for example. Right now you're James the. Right? But how do you feel about becoming James the?
Oh, I thought it was.
What that?
Yeah.
So James, you were James the. You are now James the unable.
James, you're unable. How do you
I'll
feel?
still beat him.
I'm glad you won.
So yeah, if you win, you might not always get a good adjective, and unable, not the best one we've had so far on the show. James, we're sorry that you're unable. But you are able to beat Aiden at a game.
Able to win at a game that Aiden should really be a lot better at.
He should be.
I haven't won in like 4 weeks.
Aiden, how do you
Been
feel,
rough.
man?
Has it actually been 4 weeks?
It's been longer, I think. How do you feel?
It's a
Yeah, it's
streak.
probably been. I need to win. I need to get that release. I need
Ugh.
to win. I need to win.
Not trying
But I'm
to-
still happy.
You want a moon landing?
Yeah, I need a moon landing. Who wants to
Landing.
land?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Yeah, I wonder what it would feel like. Would you
Cold.
feel them like compressed? Yeah, I reckon.
No,
it'd
but
be
I
cold.
imagine
It would
it's.
be
I imagine
cold.
like it's after a run or something, so they'd be warm and sweaty.
Oh
So you
no, I
just
don't want to
slip
sweat.
Whoa!
I'd
When it's
like
a cold day, you've got cold sweat.
Oh, cold
So
sweat.
it's like a
like
wet.
clammy.
But it's a nice sensation, maybe. It's like a cool dance.
Clammy
Quite
ass.
refreshing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a moist
Swamp
cold.
ass.
Oh,
The swamps of Dagobah.
clammy.
Before we wrap up, James, thank you ever so much for being on the podcast last minute in the gaming section.
Yeah, thanks, man.
How do you feel?
Oh, brilliant.
6 years in the
I am buzzing.
buzzing, not
I've
fuming.
never felt so included in such a journey.
It has been a
It's
journey.
not specifically this episode, just the general movement of this podcast.
Thank you, James. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
That means a lot.
Tom, how do you feel James being on the podcast?
Yeah, it's you fucking shit. Nice.
Never again!
What about I ask you? Wait.
No, it's been good. It's good having someone different on.
And Aiden, how do you feel James being on the
Yeah, it's
podcast?
been good. can move on now.
Fucking
Yeah.
Great. Been great.
Actually,
come back next
I'm
time.
just going to throw this out here. Aiden, how would you feel about James being here every week?
What?
Cut that out, right?
James, any shout outs? You'll shout out yourself, you'll shout out any one of your friends, any projects you're working on.
Well, this table is here, so that's great.
Yeah, this is a table.
This is a table.
As in the people at the table, Aiden.
Alright.
Okay. This is why you didn't win. Specifics.
I'm trying to get a minor victory in and it's just not happening.
You lost to that.
James, you're
unable to come back again. This is my fucking show. Don't ever come back here and mug me off like this again.
Hey, you've been replaced. No, you're done.
Woo! Yeah, Tom, Josh, and James. Oh, that sounds good.
So much better. So much better. Having words.
Oh, he's just moving my microphone away.
We need two over here. The real highlight of the show.
Look at James. Akimbo.
Aiden lost.
Now Aiden's the far voice away from the mic.
I should probably move that back.
Yeah.
No, but in all honesty, it's been great having you, James.
Thank you.
Just say it now. Just say it like that.
Unedited.
You're going to cut it out.
Raw.
Fresh.
Sore.
From the gob.
So you want to shout out the people in the stable? You can shout out your Instagram if you
Yeah,
want.
Josh!
Tom! I'm happy!
That's my shout out. I'm done now. I'm
You're off. Catch it, bye, James!
I would like to shout out my girlfriend.
Very nice.
Nice.
Hey.
She's hot.
I would hope so.
Aiden's alright, yeah. I haven't seen Tom in about 6 or 7 years.
It's been a while.
It's a good little catch up.
Been a pleasure.
Sort of rudely interrupted by myself on this podcast. I didn't actually arrive to be on this podcast.
No, you didn't.
But
You didn't.
I ended up.
You weren't meant
I
to be
ended up
on
in
here.
it, and
trash talk.
Aiden won't let me back now. So,
No, this is great because this is a great setup for a sequel down the line.
It is like a
Great
rematch.
Yeah.
Where it could be Tom and I hosting just you two. That'd be good.
Yeah, we have the sidelines.
Yeah.
We're just linesmen.
We're just
In this
linesmen.
epic battle. Sequel of the fates.
Yeah.
Tom, who are you going to shout out?
I'm going to shout out Aiden
Oh.
Why is that?
because he needs a lift.
because he lost.
Because he's just taken a massive, colossal defeat.
Oh, it's horrible.
And Aiden, who are you shouting out?
Trying to look for someone decent to shout out. Shout out to my gran, guest appearance.
Oh, yeah.
Granny Barbara.
Granny,
Very
Granny
adorable
Barbara.
little accent.
Very nice.
You can
Whether or
shout
not
out
that-
your dignity as it leaves the room.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
Keep
Don't worry
it
about it.
going right at the beginning. I'm going to shout out James. Thank you ever so much for being here, being dragged onto the podcast very last minute. Hopefully you can come back again and maybe change your name and maybe get a good title. Make sure you're subscribed to us on iTunes or following us on Facebook at Having Words Podcast or Instagram at Having Words for updates. Be sure to like and share with your friends. We'd love that. Or on Reddit at r//Having Words.
It's a bit gay.
So we love that. Love it.
Moon landing!
Oh, yay. Now, boys,
Oh,
3, 2, 1.
If you donate £10 on Patreon, you'll be put in a random selection for a moon landing with one of us.
You will not. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, no, we picked them because everyone's going to want to put £10 in after that. So, and a hat. Oh, this person gets a free moon landing.
Here's Aiden with himself because he keeps losing.
Imagine being able to moon land yourself.
I think you can. You just
In a
slap your
mirror.
butt,
Yeah,
your butt
you,
cheeks.
sort of clamp, you do a good clamp.
Yeah, good clown.
Or a mirror.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
It'd be
cold. Just as cold.
Me and Tom on the same wavelength. And Aiden just sort of sitting there making shit up.
Yeah. Sums it up, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, like Aiden said, we're on Patreon at patreon.com/Having Words. We're also on YouTube. You can check out our episodes on there. Please, if you like this episode, leave an iTunes rating and review, and we might read it out. We might read out the new ones in next week or next week's episode.
If we get one.
We've got 2 so far.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
2
wait.
reviews.
Can we read them out?
We'll read them out on next week's episode. We'll also read out any further ones which you guys leave. Ooh. And
what is that?
James the Unable, final word before we finish the podcast. Last word. One word.
Whatever
Just
you want.
one word.
Just one word.
That's 3.
Don't shut.
Such
I have to get a little.
Alright. I didn't pass maths, okay?
What?
Moist.
Moist, well done. Thank you for listening, everyone. See you next week. Goodbye. We've been Having Words. Bye.